Welcome to Northport Presents The View from Here. My name is Erin Bryce and I will be your host for the first half of the show. Gene Matthews will be joining us in a few moments. This month, we're going to take a look at a really exciting upgrade to the George Mullen Activity Center. We're also going to learn about a new initiative that hopefully will spur some new economic development in the city of Northport. In addition, we're going to talk about a program that reaches thousands of residents in one evening. And lastly, we're going to talk about the city's budget. But first, let's take a look at a program that is designed to help local families and school children. We're getting into the summer months, but before you know it, we'll be starting the new school year. Here's Zuma Solero to fill you in on some important dates regarding the city's annual Back to School Resource Fair.
It's about that time for the Back to School Resource Fair, and we need your help more than ever. We give away free backpacks and school supplies to students living in Northport, grades K through 12. Last year we helped 740 students, 321 families. This year our goal is to do 1,000 students. Please help us by filling these backpacks with school supplies for our students living in Northport. There are so many families right now that are living paycheck to paycheck or on unemployment, and when you have 3 or 4 children in a household that are going to school, that can be a very costly event for them. Most of the time those backpacks each one can cost $40 per child, and if you're living paycheck to paycheck, sometimes that becomes very, very difficult for a parent to do. In order to receive that free backpack and school supplies, you need to register at the Family Service Center at our office at Northport Social Services. The registration dates are starting June 20th, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and June 27th, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Hours are from 9 to 5, and there will be documentation that you will be required to bring. You will need to bring proof of residency, such as a recent electric bill or a water bill or a phone bill, and proof of birth for each one of the students that you're registering grades K through 12, and that could be a recent report card or their birth certificate or immunization record. When you go to the Back to School Resource Fair, the children will have an opportunity to visit all kinds of exhibitors and learn about all kinds of neat things that they can participate in during the year. You will be required to do at least 10 of those exhibits, but in addition to that, we will also have the Neighborhood Watch doing free child ID videotaping. We will have the Lions Club doing free eye screenings. We will have the Sarasota County School Board providing different kinds of seminars for parents, whether it's parenting classes or school homework. So there'll be a lot of fun activities that your children can participate in addition to getting their free school supplies and backpack.
Thank you, Zuma. Be sure to check the city's website at cityofnorthport.com for more details about how to register your child for free school supplies. You know, one of the most important things that a city commissioner can do is reach out to local residents and listen to some of their thoughts and concerns. This year, the city of Northport has started hosting telephone town halls where residents can listen and ask questions of their city commissioner from the comfort of their own home. In May, more than 1,000 residents listened in to a call with City Commission Chair Tom Jones. Here's a look at this new program.
Well, it's part of the whole group of outreach efforts that we do here in the city of Northport. We want our citizens to be involved and engaged in our decisions that we make here. We have to listen to them to make the kind of decisions that fit our community. We do an exceptional job here. We held the telephone town hall meeting to give the opportunity to people who don't regularly come to City Hall to call in, have that kind of a one-on-one conversation, ask their commissioner questions that they might want to have a pressing answer for, but basically to share their opinion about our city, what's going on in it, and their ideas about how we might improve it.
If there's anybody out there in the movie industry that wants to tour of Northport and the most dynamic city in Southwest Florida, please let them come down. We'd be glad to show you our beautiful city. Thank you for the question.
Well put, Commissioner.
A telephone town hall will be offered once a month for the next 4 months. Check the city's website for details. The city of Northport has made some recent upgrades to the George Mullen Activity Center that allows for even more activities inside this indoor recreation center. Here's a look at this exciting enhancement.
The gymnasium at the Mullen Center is being renovated. It is a renovation that's been a long time coming. It hasn't really been touched in the Mullen Center since the building was built in 1998. First of all, we're going to repaint the entire room. We've cleaned it. We're in the process of repainting it. And then we're going to take the portable basketball goals that were on the floor and movable, and we're going to install the type of basketball goals that we have installed at the Morgan Family Community Center, the ones that attach to the structure itself. It's an exciting renovation for us and for our citizens, because I think what you're going to see is a fresh, brand new facility that will be used not only for athletic events, but also non-athletic events, and because of the type of floor that we're putting back into the gymnasium. Through a lot of research, we found that in order to renovate the floor, something that was going to cost $60,000 to $70,000 is now going to cost about half that, by using new technology that will essentially prepare the floor to have a new floor poured over the top of it. And it'll still be a floor that'll be able to accept chairs and tables in the event of a special event, but yet will be a better playing surface. So you've got the savings and the reuse of the existing floor, pouring a new floor over it. You've got the new lights. You've got the ability to split the facility in half, and for the first time we'll be able to have indoor hockey and indoor soccer. We are also purchasing the benches and the bleachers as we did over at the Morgan Center. And those benches and bleachers are movable. And because of that, when we do split the gym in half, we'll be able to move the bleachers and the benches to configure for games, youth games, to be playing cross court 2 at a time. And we didn't have that feature before. We had fixed bleachers against the wall that really only worked in a full court scenario. A lot of folks thought that maybe this was the stepchild to the Morgan Family Community Center once it opened, but this facility has remained viable and vibrant in its use throughout the year.
Economic development is a high priority for the city of Northport. Providing more job opportunities for local residents, helping local businesses thrive, it all works to improve the overall quality of life in Northport. This year, the Northport City Commission placed a moratorium on some of its impact fees. Here is Commission Chair Tom Jones to talk about this new initiative and what it means.
By lifting those impact fees, we've told businesses that we are open for business. We want that kind of development here. We want even the growth of new houses, because this also applies to residential, not just commercial. Our impact fee system that we've had here in Northport, we've actually had a 2-tiered set of impact fees. We had our own city impact fees, and then we have Sarasota County impact fees. Impact fees in general are fees that are collected from developers for the impact on roads and other types of infrastructure that the new development would create. For example, if you have a large new box store, create a lot of traffic on the road that it was located on and on the local roads. The idea is that the fees collected would help to improve that road and the other surrounding infrastructure that fees are collected for, to offset those impacts. And what has happened in Northport is, with that double-tiered impact fee, both our impact fees and Sarasota County's impact fees, we've had the highest impact fees in this general area. Resulting from that, businesses and commercial developments have transferred their business, they made their developments in areas where the impact fees have been lower, not here in the city of Northport. That's cost us jobs, that cost us tax base, and that's cost us sales tax dollars whenever these businesses located in Murdoch instead of in Sarasota County. So with the impact fee moratorium, we've taken that investment shield off of our city. We've said we're now open for business. We want businesses to be here. We can make our infrastructure sound without those fees. We've done that. We've made those investments. Toledo Blade was developed with a partnership with one of the developers for trading for their future impact fees. Lifting the impact fees for the next 2 years while the economy picks up gives us the opportunity to be positioned to grow here in Northport. And we're a city that's made to grow. We're the biggest city in Southwest Florida land-wise, and we're also the most populous city in Manatee and Sarasota County. We're a city that's built to grow, and this makes a statement that we're open to growth and to business.
We're getting into that time of year again when we really start planning for the future by taking a deep look at the city's budget. Here's Finance Director Peter Lear to talk about the budget process, when it all begins, and the workshops that are coming up in July.
By the July workshops, the city will have received from the property appraiser the estimated values of all the properties in Northport, which we base our ad valorem taxes on. At the workshops in July, the City Commission will go through every departmental budget, usually by fund. They'll start with the general fund and work their way through the districts, which include the Fire Rescue District, the Solid Waste District, and the Road and Drainage District, as well as the Utilities Department. And they'll go through each budget and see if there's any areas that they want to make changes to, whether it be increases or decreases based on the service levels that the Commission wants to provide to the citizens, as well as whether there's any reductions that we want to make to the budget. After the July workshop, the city manager, if there are any recommended changes from the Commission, will then make those changes to his budget, and then we will repropose a budget to the City Commission. If there are not any significant changes or the City Commission is fine with the budget as proposed, then in September there will be 2 meetings where the City Commission will adopt the budget. Throughout the process, all the budget information will be on the city's website under the Finance Department, and you can get all kinds of information there on what the city is doing as far as capital improvement programs, and once the city manager's proposed budget is prepared and given to Commission, that will be on the website as well.
We're going to take a short break, but before we do that, I want to personally invite you to the 4th of July Freedom Festival at the Northport High School. On that Wednesday, thousands of residents will gather for free kids activities, food, live music, and so much more. And when the sun sinks below the horizon, the city will present an incredible fireworks show. Be sure to visit cityofnorthport.com for more details. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, you'll get a chance to see an interview between host Gene Matthews and Public Works Director Branford Adumawa as they discuss roads and road rehabilitation in the city. Stay tuned and don't go away.
Things are happening in the city of Northport. Northport is the largest city in the Northport-Bradenton, Sarasota MSA. We have big plans for a successful future. Impact fees are down and opportunities are up, making Northport the perfect place to build, relocate, or expand your business. In Northport, you can find the sweeping, wide-open spaces you need for residential and commercial development at the lowest possible prices and with the support of brand new infrastructure. And it's all in the heart of the west coast of Florida, featuring world-class recreation and dynamic companies taking advantage of the strategic location. Our business-friendly city government is matched by a family-friendly environment with top-rated schools, a University of South Florida campus, premier retail establishments, and a wide range of dining out options. The people of Northport enjoy an active lifestyle filled with opportunities to learn, grow, and enjoy life to the fullest. Don't miss this opportunity. There's never been a better time than right now to be in Northport.
Visit cityofnorthport.com. Information at your fingertips.
People approach me on how they can make a difference in Northport, and the way to do that is to be appointed to a board or a committee. If there is an interest in applying for a board, I'd be happy to sit down with you and review the different boards and committees that we do have. To make a difference in the city, we need people to get more involved, and it would be a great opportunity to just let your opinions and your recommendations be directed to the Commission.